everybody. Welcome to the Prime 4 podcast. My name is Bryce.
Ross.
Alex.
Chris isn't here today. He's busy doing stuff, so we're going to go on without him.
Something about like a funeral out of town or something?
Nope. I don't think that was it. So let's get right down to the meat and taters of this episode. Last week, Eminem released another surprise album called Music to Be Murdered By. And it was, I thought it was amazing. And I really like how he took an Alfred Hitchcock album and kind of had Alfred Hitchcock talking for like skits, like in between songs from like the original album, because that's what Music to Be Murdered By was the Alfred Hitchcock album that he did with a movie composer.
I think I know what
in 1958 or some shit. And he took that, used some. I'm sure they mixed some beats or sampled some in there, but I could fucking tell.
I want to make an album with like Orson Welles shit in it, man. That'd be fucking.
That would be pretty good. I think Darkness has the ability. The song Darkness has the ability to be a classic because it was just that good.
Is that the one that they actually released like a music video for?
Yeah, okay. They had it ready in the dumps for it. Otherwise, like looking at it biased, like the album is like all over the place, and there's a lot of like fat that they could have trimmed from it, but hey Thor, it has those standout songs, like Darkness, Godzilla, yeah, you gonna learn. The intro was good as well. Thor's digging through bags. So that's what I thought of the album. I thought it was really good. We're not going to go all out and dye my hair this time for this album. But I thought it was really good. And I think I only listened to it about probably like 7 times. And I think I like it more than Kamikaze. Okay. Because Kamikaze was something that it was a very specific album that did something very specific, which was to
take a ton of shots at everyone.
Yeah, and take a ton of shots at everyone. But Music to Be Murdered By has like a lot of shit that we haven't seen from Eminem in a long time.
I like
very Slim Shady-esque.
He went back to shots.
I like to think his Kamikaze was like I'm not gonna think, I'm just gonna say. And like usually when you like murder somebody, you actually like kind of.
Well, for it to be murder, you have to kind of like plan it out.
Yeah, exactly. You got to kind of have like it in mind, like things in mind.
It's gonna be a surgical summer.
It was really.
Like, what?
Did anybody else happen to listen to it that's here?
I think that Pandora did actually play an Eminem song, but I think it was actually from Kamikaze, so I can't say that I've actually heard any of the newer stuff.
Okay. To put it into perspective, this is the first time personally I can think of anyone doing this, but the song Darkness, the reason that I think it's a classic is because the entire song was essentially a double entendre, and he was telling 2 stories at once, but you didn't know it until the end of the song, like the reveal.
So it's not like The Witcher where you figured it out about episode 3 or 4.
No, it's like
Alex is like, God dang.
It's like, he's doing like the rising action, then it's the climax, and then you're like, oh shit, he was telling 2 stories at once. And it fucking blew my dick off.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was awesome. Have you heard that song at least, Darkness, at all? No. So what he's talking about is he's rapping about essentially doing a show, but then you find out that he was rapping that he was the Las Vegas shooter.
Oh, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, and it breaks into him, like shooting up the crowd and stuff.
Okay, yep.
And then, just runs through committing suicide because the shooter killed himself. And then in the outro for the song, it just starts playing all the media clips of like mass shootings from across the country. And then the most phenomenal thing was at the end of the music video, it said, like, essentially it said something along the lines like, we have the power to change this.
Yep.
Let's get out there and vote. And then it had a link for vote.org, and I was like, oh, you fucking blew my mind. Like,
Jesus.
That is insane the way he fucking did that. He bamboozled, I'm pretty sure, everybody.
You know, like has he ever really been that political in the past? Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
He has. He was a huge Bush hater.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like...
He rapped about Bush a lot.
Did he actually...
And the military and the war in Iraq.
Okay.
But it was like Darkness. It was like a one-of in his album. Like, the Slim Shady LP... Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Marshall Mathers LP had any, but like Eminem Show had one. Mm-hmm. And there's like Mosh Pit where he just shits on Trump, and then he shits on like people joining the military to fight the wars for the rich, you know, like the usual stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's like a one-of in a shock rap album. So it's like, it's just so shocking to see it there.
Were there other songs where he like talked about like similar like stuff like killers and people who did shit like that, or is that the only one?
Yeah, he has the song called Stepdad, and the hook is what's the hook? How does the hook go? It's like, I fucking hate my stepdad or something, and it goes like through him, like his mom being beat, him being beat, okay. And then eventually him like getting fed up with it and eventually killing his stepdad.
Oh, okay.
So is
it like every song?
It's a shock rap story. The intro is just like stabbing noises and a woman screaming and stabbing and getting killed, and then the shovel going, and then he does the song.
Alex is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so there is some shock. There's a lot of shock rap, and Stepdad is really good because it's like,
didn't he get some?
It's a story. He's essentially telling the story, and it's really good.
Didn't he get some crap for like comparing himself to like some certain killer that wasn't the Vegas guy? I thought it was like a different one or something like that.
It's possible. I didn't hear about that. He did mention the Ariana Grande bombing.
It's not that.
That might have been what it was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was gonna say it's not that dude from Blizzard North, Breivik or whatever, right?
He said something like blah blah blah, like I'm waiting outside an Ariana Grande concert, and then it made an explosion sound.
Yeah, maybe that was what it was. But it was something that had people kind of like go.
It was feature heavy, and the features are fucking pretty much all phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
You had two Royce ones. You had Black Thought. You had Young M.A., which was awesome. You had Anderson .Paak, which was awesome. And you had Don Toliver, which was also awesome. Skylar Grey's wasn't too bad, but it was out of place on the song. And on one of the best tracks,
he had to have had Joel and...
Oh, yeah, 3/4 of Slaughterhouse without Joe Budden.
They're not going to get Budden out.
So he had Crooked Royce and Joel Ortiz on there. And Ed Sheeran did song where he...
Season 8 Game of Thrones.
I love Ed Sheeran, but let me see the name of that song. It's like The Club or some shit. I downloaded the album. Those Kind of Nights featuring Ed Sheeran. Those Kind of Nights is fucking awesome. It reminds me of a Iggy Azalea song, like hardcore though, the beat. And Ed Sheeran's verse is just like completely out of place. Like
I don't know. See, like I don't like Ed Sheeran talking about going to the club and shit. Like I don't think that's a thing. But okay.
Yeah, it was.
I thought the bar was where he goes.
Probably
that's
the pub.
He goes to the pub. That's what the song says. Club isn't the best place to find a lover.
Oh, yeah?
So the bar is where I go.
Is that in this song you're talking about?
No.
Oh, just one of Ed Sheeran's songs? Mm-hmm. It has your, standard issue domestic abuse ones. Marsh is good. It's good. It's a lot of good. Like, it's long. It's 17.
So you think he's gonna make like an album?
Well, it's 20 songs.
Think he's gonna make an
that's
album?
Just to get the numbers up, because you have 20 songs instead of 7. That's twice the.
Yeah, but there's like it's including the intros and the outro, so it's technically like still 17.
Okay.
Because the intro, the premonition, is also like it has the stabby, but then it actually goes into a full rap.
So, like, do like the skit songs or whatever?
Premonition is awesome, too, the intro.
Like, are those usually shorter than a normal song, right?
Skits are usually like 10, 20, 30 seconds max. Like,
So
yeah, 30 seconds for the Alfred interlude.
So on the streaming sites, do those count as, like, streams?
15 seconds for the stepdad.
They probably count as like a partial, like.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say if those like.
And outro is 39 seconds.
Because it's so many spins, like, or so many streams equals one sale. So
Yeah, I'm just saying, do those count as one?
I believe so.
Maybe I need to put a
Yeah,
lot of
bump
those
those
on my
numbers
album.
Yeah.
those are rookie numbers.
I don't know. I'd have to look into that. But it is... The features were just insane. Godzilla is featuring Juice WRLD for, like, the chorus.
Uh-huh.
And
Peace be upon him.
it's so good. Black Dot, Royce...
What? He's rapping with the goat now?
Royce had... well, he is the goat, so he can rap with another goat. Oh, yeah. Yeah had Black Dot, Royce, and Q-Tip on it.
Fucking Q-Tip. There we go. Now you're talking.
And Denon.
No, they could have gotten like.
Isn't Denon from D12? No.
Someone from D12 ain't around no more. I know that, but like.
Well, yeah, that's his old buddy.
Fucking.
That's free. But it's I don't know. I can't say enough good things about it because it's a really really good album. There's you could pick out the shit like I did, but some of the songs fall flat, but the features are like pretty good. The Ya beat is like really fucking garbage, but it's carried by the features: Royce, Black Thought, Q-Tip, Eminem, and Denon. Like all of them on an album, all of them on a track. It just like makes up for the shit beat. But I would say the best feature verse was from Royce for sure. He has a pretty good woke one. Yeah, that's it. Chris isn't here. Chris's opinion was that it was shit, and I'll tell you that right now.
And he's not here to defend himself. He talked about how it was like feature heavy or whatever. I think if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, not as feature heavy as you would think.
Oh.
Because the features like Don Toliver, Anderson .Paak, Skylar Grey, Juice WRLD, Ed Sheeran are all chorus features.
It's the hook.
But you have Young M.A., Royce, White Gold.
Has he ever had Sting like
do it?
Has he ever had Sting do a hook for him?
I don't think so. But no, there's only like a handful of like actual rap features.
Oh, okay.
But the rest is Eminem. Eminem beats his own record in Godzilla, rapping. What did I say it was?
10.65 syllables a second.
Yup, he beat his own record for the fastest rap. 229 words in 30 seconds, 10.65 syllables a second.
Yep.
And it sounds phenomenal. But I also admit that speed rap is a gimmick itself. Mm. But the best part is that he enunciates so fucking well, you can actually understand what he's saying through it. Uh-huh. And it's not like just gibberish. It's actually okay. And Guinness, however, doesn't officially track this. So
yeah,
there's not like an official world
record. They would have to literally be there, and he'd have to do it in front of them. And then they'd have to go back and count it.
Yeah.
Like...
Probably shit like that. I know Twista used to have it. Then I think it went back and forth. And then you got like... It's the reason I don't like Tech 9. It's like speed rap to me is a gimmick. It's like... It's awesome sometimes.
Yeah.
When I'm hearing, Crazy Bone and Eminem do it. But then like... I'm not just going to... I'm not gravitating towards someone... just because they're speed rapping.
Ed Sheeran's gonna be speed rapping.
He could be.
Well, you see, Bone Thugs knew how to blend like that shit together, like the fucking the singy shit.
Bone Thugs is underrated for
with
sure.
With the speed rap and then fucking
yep.
And then Uncle Charles.
Try to memorize a fucking Bone Thugs song and actually rap it. It's not as easy as you fucking think.
What, you have to have at least 5 different cadences for each song?
Pretty much. Lots of highs and lows. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Music to be Murdered by Eminem. Check it out and form your own opinions. Mm-hmm. Lil Wayne.
Yep.
he announces an album that's going to be released on January 31st, this month, which is next weekend.
Is it the Carter 6?
No, it's apparently... Well, Funeral was in quotation, so I'm assuming the album's called Funeral.
Could be.
Because it's his last album.
I thought it was funny.
Before he's done.
Eminem's is like about murder, and then his is like a funeral.
Well, here's the deal. It's
the collab's gonna be on there, bro.
They've collabed before. No Love has some great fucking verses.
Where he puts Drake in the ground, dude.
I hope not.
Oh, shit.
Poor Drake.
I mean, he's
Poor
already...
Drake didn't want smoke. I'm trying to think who... He makes a dig at MGK. He says that he fucked someone and their kid was at MGK.
Had a weird beard.
And then he said that he's done, like, with the MGK. He's like... He said he pardoned MGK for his sins and he's over it or whatever. Yep. And it's good. I can't remember if he says anything about Lord Jamar, but I haven't listened to it in a few days.
Lord Jamar.
But it's good. It's good. So I'm looking forward to that Lil Wayne album to see what he does after Carter 5.
Yep.
So,
well, I mean, is he actually going to retire? Is he, like, retired, or is it, like, you know...
He was already retired. He's way past his prime. Like...
You could say that for Hove, too.
Hove is, yeah. Hove is definitely past his prime.
But he's still going.
There's no one...
As long as there's money to be made.
Is there really a prime
Hove
for, like...
Be there.
Is there really a prime for, like, Lil Wayne's style of, like, rap, though?
It's from 2007 to 2011.
Well, you're saying it's like time period based. I mean, like, is there really like a drop off where you're like, oh, he's too old?
I don't know if it's he's too old, but definitely
he's essentially like the godfather of mumble rap because you can't understand him half the time. And he was very influential for sure. Is influential.
It's just those years where he really couldn't do anything because fuck Birdman, like
yeah, Birdman had him had all of his work hostage pretty much. Money needed to be paid out, and it was going through the courts really slow. And once that was resolved, he could release the Carter 5, and then it was like it was good, but it's like it's like he didn't stay around long after that, like, hype-wise. It was, like, hype, and then it just kind of died.
Well, that album instantly. Was also, like, 7 years, however many years in the making or whatever, since...
Yeah.
So, like...
Still good. Still good. The only rapper who has, like, the longevity, though, is Eminem and Drake, if you consider Drake a rapper. They're the only ones I actually have, like... Because Drake's been around for a long time, hasn't he?
Probably. Was that like before he was in the wheelchair or like after? Like
he's been around before 2010, hasn't he?
Maybe.
Kendrick will have longevity if he fucking puts something out.
Right.
I'm telling you, it's going away.
Well, I mean, Chris said he didn't have to.
He's still good, but the momentum to keep, like, if Kendrick Lamar releases a shit album, he's gonna go the wayside. And if he waits too long, it's going to go the wayside. Just like what happened with J. Cole.
Drake's first studio album was 2010.
Okay.
Which means that mixtape where he covered Kanye West must have been in like 2009 or something.
Yeah, could have been.
The halfway for rappers is essentially like maximum 4 years, so he's going way past it.
Yeah, he's got his decade in.
Yeah, there's very few who can stay in the game that long, so...
50 Cent.
Yeah.
Like, what?
No, 50 Cent, he fell off too after his, like, at his third album. DMX, I think, was there for 4, but then he got arrested, and then he's off the map
Black
pretty
Thought's
much.
Still active.
But Black Thought has never had, like, the longevity and appeal to, like, mainstream than, I mean, The Roots is good, but, like, no, like, they're not up there. Black Thought's amazing, but they're not. There's just not enough. I don't know how to word it. There's just not enough.
Yeah.
If Black Thought was doing more shit, more features, more solos throughout the years, maybe, but he's on Jimmy Fallon, dude.
How long has he been around?
Since Jimmy
The
Fallon.
90s.
90s?
Yeah, the Roots have been around for a long time. They're like a band.
Is it funny if I hadn't heard about him until about 2 years ago?
No, he's not.
He's
very
been like he's been
mainstream.
on Fallon for like the last
Which guy is he?
He's the main guy.
He's the dude who does the rapping or the singing.
the singing.
Oh,
yeah.
they call him by a different name on there. Then.
Tariq, his
Yeah.
actual name.
His,
Okay. So, I knew him by his real
When
name
he's putting
and not his rap
Yeah,
name.
when he's putting in the work, he's Black Thought.
Okay,
But
there
that's
you
just
go.
like Jimmy Fallon. And he's Tariq in the Roots, man.
Yep.
It's not the Roots featuring Black Thought. It's the Roots that has Tariq in it.
Okay,
You know.
makes much more
Yeah,
sense.
and the Roots is like a whole band, so that's like different story. Anybody got any other hip hop they want to talk about? I didn't see really anything else.
It's been a really like
Probably not.
The
It
Juice
must be
WRLD
winter or something.
autopsy came out, and it was
drugs,
it was overdose from drugs.
fentanyl,
I can't remember if it was fentanyl.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. Oh, Fetty Wap's been gone for a long time. Final Fantasy VII Remake is delayed, saying it needs polish.
Allegedly, I have it on good authority that they're actually they need to insert GACT into the game,
Yep.
which is what's holding it up.
What's GACT again?
He's like a Japanese like music like fucking like
It's a joke, Bryce.
Okay,
okay, yeah.
got it. Well, fuck you guys. I just played it recently too, and I'm like, who the fuck is GACT? That sounds familiar.
He's in the game.
It
No, I'm
needs
just kidding.
polish.
Is
Well,
he in
you
the
know
game?
what? This is like the one game that in the like last 2 years I've pre-ordered because and magically delayed.
Just like Cyberpunk 2077.
Several months. That's
Do you hear-
Yes, April, May, June, July, August, September. 5 fucking months.
Did
it's
you hear what
delayed.
they said about that one? About people were rumored why it was being pushed back or whatever?
The rumors are what Cyberpunk
they need
said.
more mocap.
I don't know. What did they say?
They said it needs polish, essentially.
The one I read is that it needed. They're having trouble with optimization for the current gen of consoles.
That's very possible, too.
Yeah.
It's gonna play like 15 FPS on Xbox One X.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's what I heard as a rumor, but
They'll have to do what other games do and just, like, cap the settings.
Dynamic
Yeah.
resolution scaling or some shit.
Yeah. Or do what PlayStation 3 did and it puts fog everywhere. So your view distance is like shit. Like they did in Assassin's Creed and shit
And what's
like
funny
that.
is that the PlayStation 3 was actually strong enough to not need that, but no one learned how to code for Cell.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, wasn't it difficult to code for? Or to develop
Yeah.
games for the PS3?
Because
Yeah,
no
you-
one really
yeah,
wanted to learn
But
how
couldn't
to
you like
actually-
build like supercomputers out of those fucking things or some shit?
Yeah, the U.S. like Marines or Navy's one
Navy,
of the
I
I think that's
One of
fallen
the
off
branches,
now,
like,
but they were doing that for a
they
while.
linked together a bunch of them just
Yep.
because it was such cheap horsepower.
Yep.
Yeah, they daisy chained them or some shit.
Yeah. Processing power.
Also another pushback, the Ark expansion. Woo!
Arc
Woo!
Genesis.
It's
Where you
now
get
to
some kind
the
of fucking Turtle Island.
it
or
went
something.
it went from November to January, now to the end of February.
End of February?
Yes, which is funny because I thought it was coming out the end of January.
Okay.
So I took the first week of February off for vacation from work because I had a week of vacation to burn.
Uh-huh.
But now I don't have Ark to play.
Can you like cancel it?
I could, but they'd be upset with me.
Oh.
And I want it. I still want a week off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm okay with it. So I bought because the Steam sale's going on now. So I bought Hollow Knight,
You have a
Dead
job-
Cells, Doom, Bioshock Infinite.
You have a job that would be mad at you for canceling your time off?
Well, they wouldn't be mad, but
I was
they
gonna
have to
say.
they have to do work because they can't do it where I'm at. They have to send it to HR and shit like that. And
In my work, I try to plan off and I get looked at like I'm killing them or something.
ours is through a system. Ours goes through it's my work life. It's like a browser based thing. So it goes through that. So you have to cancel it. You have to go
My
through.
work life. What's that?
it's the thing that tracks everything, all your hours, your payments, your W-2.
This thing,
shit
wait,
like
that exists?
That's for people with good jobs.
What I was gonna say, why doesn't our job have that? Alex is like, shut the fuck up.
He does probably in the office, but you guys wouldn't get
that's
it.
Probably true. I mean, freaking even Cobr's has shit like that. Why don't we got shit like that? Fucking bullshit. Alex is just like, shut up.
Because if they gave you access to it, you'd be able to track your hours and be responsible for it.
I always thought that.
So they wouldn't lose as many people, and then you would like. They need that rotating door so they can keep the wages low.
Yet they complain about having to hire new people all the time.
Yeah, well, that's but when
let's not talk about our
what revolving door means they can keep the wages low.
Yeah, I know.
But if they raise the wages like that, revolving door goes away, you know. And then they actually have to pay those wages.
Alex, like I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. So, anything else with video games? Have you guys been playing anything lately that's not League or buy anything? Did you log on to Steam yet?
Oh, did you send me something?
No, did you?
No, I haven't logged on in a long time.
Yeah, I did, but it was like a month ago.
Yeah,
or more.
I don't think I've.
I'm like, you'll see this someday. And it was a game that was on sale, so yeah.
Ah, okay.
Too busy with Google Stadia to.
Shut the fuck up.
I won't need a computer because Google Stadia is going to be the future.
I'll use it on my Chrome, my Chromecast.
I don't know why they don't just put a bunch of PS3s together and then Stadia would run flawlessly.
Maybe that's what they need. Maybe that's what they need. Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing a bunch of new games here coming up when I have that week off, and then at the end of that week, I'm going to a Korn concert. Korn with Breaking Benjamin. That's gonna be decent.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah? They'll wheel that dude out in his alcoholism-induced deathbed or whatever.
Who?
Ben
Breaking
Burnley.
Breaking Benjamin guy?
Shut up, Alex.
Is he really there?
He was at one point in his life. Maybe he recovered.
Possible.
Yeah, that's when he probably recovered and they made that new album with the Angel and shit.
Well,
the Angel song.
Well, here's actually no. Like his band put out a song that he didn't like when he was on his deathbed, and then he got better so he could sue them and take control of the band back.
Oh,
and then they put out the new album.
What are you talking about, dude?
You know that he sued the band when they put out that one with What's Her Face, where they. What was that one song, Roddy?
What are we talking
about?
With the girl?
Yep.
That's what he sued the band over that.
Yep.
Because they did it without consulting him. The rest of the band did it, apparently. And he's like, well, my name's on the band, so, it's my band, he pretty much said. And I guess, after the lawsuit got over, I don't remember which way it went. I'm sure he probably, won somehow. Probably, I would guess. They made a new album after that.
Got his name on it.
What is it? Because that song plays on my Pandora a lot, featuring that girl,
the chick,
that woman. I mean, she sounds great.
Apparently,
why would he be so upset about it?
I don't know. Apparently, he didn't want that to happen. The song, I guess.
Why would you like "Dirty" a Breaking Benjamin song?
That's true. I don't like it very
outside?
much. Whenever that song was on the radio, I'd turn it off.
They put it back on?
No,
the original song?
No. The original one still plays, but whenever I'd hear it, you don't know it's the new one until it gets to where she comes in. So as soon as she would come in, I'd change the channel.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I was so curious about why that song existed.
Yep.
But I'm excited for it.
They're trying to get on that. What was that? What was that one song where the guy's like, "I want to hold you down and steal your pan"?
That's Seether.
An Evanescence or
An
whatever.
Evanescence chick, yeah.
They were trying to pull one of those things all bit, and that wasn't even good. So
Hey, Thor. Yeah, I'm excited for that concert. I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Korn. They're gonna play "Thoughtless."
Hopefully. I want Freak on a Leash probably the most.
Freak a Leak. I got you.
Yeah, Freak a Leak, baby. I want to go see Petey Pablo, but I don't think he does anything anymore.
Dude, just
probably plays at bars.
Just get $5K and be like, dude, come to me.
I'm seeing some new console rumors here, man, for the new ones, man.
For the Xbox Series 1X.
I know they're claiming that
they claim the PlayStation 5 is supposed to be back compat with every single PlayStation.
Oh, that would be nice.
I think they're saying that the
Like
Xbox
PS1
One will be
games
like
will even run
superior. They're claiming that the Xbox One will be superior in like graphic power and stuff like that, but they're claiming the PS5 will have better like solid state drives.
It's possible.
So their like load times will be better.
They're both solid state drives, though, right?
Yeah.
Can't be much more.
It depends on the solution that they use. If they're using a hybrid like M.2
Well,
with
it says,
SSD versus
Must be
just a
damn near
SSD.
negligible, dude.
It says the solid state controller used on the Xbox Scarlet prototype supports read and write speeds equivalent to PCI 3.0 NVMe drive only.
Yeah.
Okay.
They always be using a 4.0, which is like twice or 3 times as fast if you actually get a 4.0 drive with a decent controller.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 will feature PCIe 4.0.
Yep, there we go. That's where it is.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know.
It,
One
dude
of
kicking it.
them's gonna load 3 times as fast, basically, if they got the right controller.
If that's
right now.
true, that's funny because like
if they're using the older version
Xbox
of
was
the controller,
just-
it'll just be like
Xbox
twice.
was just teasing that like their new solid states were going to be like way faster. Like it was like some ridiculous number faster than the Xbox One's like hard drives.
Xbox One is probably using just a regular SATA
So
solid
I
state
thought
though.
it could be. So they're
So
so you're
it'd be
going to
like-
try to tell me that the PlayStation One's going to be even faster than that?
M.2 is 3.3 or
So they're putting all their
3.0s
they're
are
putting
like
all their
fucking twice as
shit.
fast
They're
as
putting all
SATA.
their shit into the fucking like load time basket.
It'll be seamless loading at that point, like never a load screen, dude.
I mean, if it's not going
Like
to be
you
as
literally
superior
launch,
graphics,
you
I don't
literally
know
launch
what
the
you're
game and you're
expecting, but-
fucking in, dude. It just takes you there, dude.
Well, I have my Windows operating system on an M.2 and it doesn't fucking... Still takes like 5 seconds.
It's not a Gen 4 though.
Oh,
What are you talking about? Oh, they're having a Gen 4 in there?
I guess.
I missed that part.
PCIe 4 for the PlayStation.
They can't afford... That's too expensive.
What's
It
funny
actually
is they
depends
claim
on
it.
the drive.
What's funny is they claim the PS5's price is going to be in between the Xbox One, like the big one or whatever, and the new Xbox. They claim, even though I thought the Xbox claimed they were going to be cheaper
Well,
than the
they're
PlayStation 5.
cheaping out on like the graphics as why on
Yeah.
the PlayStation, so they'll probably be able to sell it for a little cheaper.
Well, terabyte will be the maximum, but they don't release that until the premium one or whatever. Because they got to do it. They got to release it at 256 and maybe 500, and then.
Did you see that there was talk about them making a Switch Pro or whatever, but it was literally just going to support 8K, I think, or like something like that, or 4K or whatever the hell it doesn't support right now. And it pretty much wasn't going to be an upgrade almost.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would
They're
anyone
gonna
want
move from
that?
Maxwell to Pascal. What?
They're gonna upscale like 720p to 4K.
Well, it's whatever the hell they don't have. Yeah, I think it was 4K or 8K.
Well, they ain't got no 4K on the fucking Switch.
yeah.
No
Well, you
fucking
could,
way.
but there would be it would literally be like watching like pre-recorded video in 4K.
Ugh. So, fuck, what was that? I had something about video games.
Did you know?
Oh yeah, we're doing a LAN party
Yep.
for Halo tomorrow.
Halo.
And I hear there's going to be 8 people, which I doubt.
There should be, but
Yeah, right.
But the thing is with Halo,
Oh,
unless
here
you're
we go.
playing 4-way
Here we
split
go.
screen on a 19-inch
Xbox
TV,
Series X solid state
It's not
drives
effective.
are supposed to be 36 times faster than an Xbox One hard drive.
Holy shit.
So then PS5 is claiming theirs are faster than those.
That's a lot.
I was just all like, what?
37
All right,
times
let's say-
faster than the Xbox.
all right, so let's
One.
say that the Xbox One X actually has like let's say a Gen 4, right? Let's say it's the current gen of controllers for Gen 4, which are marginally better than Gen 3s, and then PS4 gets a brand new one that they're putting out soon. There's still going to be a difference there.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, the most likely culprit is that it's SATA in an Xbox One, and it's like fucking M.2 just clapping cheeks, just dividing cheeks,
I
you know?
suppose.
I might have to go into this gen with PlayStation probably. Because they just got... I'm sure they're
They
going to
claim
have
it's going to be
exclusives up the
backward
ass.
compatible with everything.
Oh yeah, The Last of
previously.
Us 2. When doesn't that come out soon?
Could be. I haven't played.
I want to
first
play
one.
that game so bad. I haven't even played the first one.
There you go.
But the trailer fucking blew me away. I'm like, holy shit! Like they make games like this.
Well, did it blow you away
recently.
starring Benjamin Burnley, or did it blow you away the trashier version?
Jesus.
The good version.
Okay, so Benjamin Burnley.
What's I want to play Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding looks great. I haven't really played past that first part that you saw.
Yeah, I heard you guys got a PlayStation 4 Pro and then just never touched it.
We watched 4K stuff on the TV.
Well, Caleb played
from Amazon Prime Video.
Horizon Zero Dawn for a while.
And, yeah. Death Stranding
I still gotta
looks
get me a
amazing.
PS4 Pro.
The fucking, I forget what they call the things.
Fuck boys is what they call them.
The fucking, the
Goobers.
strands, the death strands. It's basically oil.
Oh, okay.
Basically, they were drilling for oil, and then they unleashed some kind of weird fucking demons.
Well, don't spoil it.
Did you hear this, Bryce? It says,
Spoil it.
It says Rocksteady's rumored Superman game may be an Xbox Series X exclusive.
I will not play it anyway.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
I have no interest in that.
I didn't know there was a Superman game going to be coming out. So
Superman 65.
They don't. Yeah, they don't. They haven't done the best.
they're the ones who do the Arkham Batman stuff.
Yeah, so they're probably just gonna have a same thing but with Superman and flying around. They could make it good. Yeah. It's how are you gonna make a Superman game where it's a challenge? Because Superman is so fucking dumb and broken.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
true.
Shit city, dude.
So Alex, how was DBZ Kakarot?
I'm at the start of the Frieza saga, and it's been pretty solid so far.
Oh, I bought Xenoverse 2 for $10 or under.
$10 or under?
Yeah, that was on sale. That's the other one I bought. I couldn't remember.
Fucking.
And then everybody's talking up Kakarot. They're like, it's like Xenoverse is apparently a fighting game, and I thought it was an RPG. But apparently Kakarot is the RPG.
Primarily like a arena fighter with some RPG elements, I think. Maybe Xenoverse, because there's hubs that you are in when you're not doing the storyline or whatever.
Oh. See, the funny thing is I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z, and I don't even like Dragon Ball Z, but I bought Xenoverse 2 to try to get into it.
It's something. It's probably for $10 you'll get more than 10 hours out of it. So
isn't Kakarot, doesn't that take you through the whole series
goes
or something?
From
all
the
the way through
beginning
Buu.
all the way through the end of Dragon Ball Z essentially.
Yeah,
so
Buu,
start to finish of Z.
Does it put you on the ship in space?
The ship
the
hasn't
sun?
taken off yet.
He hasn't
for
gotten
me.
that far
That's
yet.
literally where I'm pretty much going to in the next little
So
bit.
you actually beat Vegeta finally?
Yeah, I beat him that one night, and I just never
Okay.
did the next part.
Okay. Because I saw him just destroy you, and I was laughing.
Because he's the fucking prince, dude.
Well, they have
the
to-
prince
well,
that
he was
promised.
2 levels ahead of you or something. It's
They have to make it a challenge, or else it's just ooh, check this out.
Yeah, I heard the fighting, the Steam reviews, they love it, but then the only con is, the fighting gets repetitive. And I'm like, well, that's all of it.
Yeah, there's
don't you
RPG
fight?
elements that are poorly implemented too, but
Is there questing and stuff, that isn't fighting? Do you have to go get capsule
there's
condominiums
side
or
stuff,
something?
but do they all involve fighting or?
not all of them. Some of
Okay.
them are fetch quests,
Okay.
Do you ever drive one of the scooters?
They do actually have the driving episode,
Yep.
in the game.
Where they're learning how to get their license or whatever.
Oh, they actually go through the show.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
That would be way better than watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get past season 2.
They even allude to what Chi
The
Chi
ship.
does when they're not home and doing other their stuff.
It's
which
not-
apparently-
She's
not-
finger
Which
blasting.
apparently has never been touched on really.
Because she's touching on it.
Well, apparently she
Masturbates.
they always claim that they have
Just
no
ignore-
money or whatever, pretty
Yeah.
much. And you figure out in the game, I
She
think
turns
that literally-
tricks.
I know, I think you play when you're playing as Gohan, you go and get food from villages nearby or whatever.
Mhm.
And they pretty much say that she protects the villages from monsters and shit, and then they give her free shit pretty much.
So she's exploiting the local villages.
I mean, all they
villages?
gotta do is just fucking gather the Dragon Balls and wish for money, and it's just fucking.
What do you mean?
One of them always dies.
In the game, it only gives you 30,000, whatever the credited game money is when you wish for
30,000
money or whatever.
Do you have to go?
There's like preset wishes that you could choose from, I think.
Yep.
That gives you 30,000.
Yep.
So you're dumb.
That must be a lot, I guess.
Do you have to play as like specific characters, or can you make the custom character like in Xenoverse 2 and then
this
go
says
through
you're
it?
playing as specific characters at different times.
Because it's called Kakarot.
I know one of the complaints is that
like,
you barely play as like Goku like in the game.
Well, I mean,
and I laugh
you
my
play
ass
as
off.
Goku. When Goku dies, you play as Piccolo. Then you play as Gohan when he's like, like, and then
going monkey.
Why don't I get to play as Krillin?
I can't remember if I've actually POV'd as Krillin. Like, I know that he's like a side character. You can.
Did you do
like,
the quest? Did you do a quest with Ader or whatever?
Yep. Android 8. Yeah.
Yep.
I might get this game.
Is it on sale on the Steam sale?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
Well, maybe it is, but it would be like $10.
Did you hear about what's happening down in Florida or whatever, where the temperatures got so low that like the iguanas were dying or whatever?
Holy shit!
The invasive iguanas. So they were saying
invasive?
Yeah, they're like an invasive thing down there.
Oh shit!
Probably
they enjoyed that.
They said like on the news to watch out because they might fall out of trees or whatever. So you like don't like you might get hit by an iguana.
Imagine if they could like.
But apparently they said
the anacondas.
They said is there a
fucking,
tasty windfall
Everglades
from it
or
because
whatever.
apparently like iguana meat's like being sold down there right now. They're like
making a killing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Apparently it's tasty though. They said.
God, tastes just like chicken.
Well, yeah, they say alligator tastes like chicken. They're like fucking mini alligators, Like,
yep. That's ridiculous. I did not know that was happening. Did you guys happen to see Dracula on Netflix at all, or try it?
I did not. I am honestly, if I'm watching something on Netflix, it's going to be Medical Police.
Oh god.
What the fuck is?
Now I watched the preview thing for Dracula.
Dead and loving it.
From what I heard, that I think in like episode like 2 or 3, somebody said it.
There's only 3.
There's only 3.
Yeah.
So then I think in like the third one, like something went off the rails. People said
It goes from okay, this is kind of creepy to what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
What? And that's it. It's like it just goes from the increase of what the fuck is just throughout the whole fucking thing. There's the first episode is an hour, second one hour and a half, third one hour and a half, I think. So it's like 8 episodes of The Mandalorian, like half-hour episodes.
I see what you're saying.
So they're long, but you have to get past the first part because it takes like it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder, and the end is like like okay, how did we get here?
Okay, yeah.
Like it's like what the fuck? I think you guys would like it if you got so far into the first episode.
The only Dracula,
because that's when it's slow.
The only Dracula I'm looking forward to is if he's in Moon Knight, because there's talk about Dracula being in Moon Knight. So
in the Marvel cinematic, well, they got to bring Blade back, so maybe is Blade going to be a movie or a TV show? Did they say?
I thought it was a TV show.
What they need to do is make a fucking Castlevania fucking like
I could
Netflix
be wrong,
series or some shit, dude.
They have the animated one. Or
animated one is really good.
I know. Yeah.
Did you not like it, or did you try it?
Well, it's animated.
It's good.
It's going to be that Netflix anime where it's not actually anime; it's just dog shit.
No, this isn't not the computer generated shit that they have for like Knights of Sidonia. This is like
Muse?
actual animated.
Knights of Sidonia?
Yeah, I'm sure it's computer animated, but it's actually like drawn animation. It's not like
Netflix got all them Miyazakis or whatever, and it's like good. Fucking quarantine them.
Quarantine them.
Netflix got the Miyazaki ship, but they didn't get the rights for the U.S. to have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can't even watch it in the U.S.
Unless you get a VPN.
Yeah.
But we're not sponsored by any, so.
Yeah, Tunnel Bear, get your ass in here.
Yeah. We will support you, VPN. Give me a subscription, and we're good. And I'll say all the good stuff about you. Because I want to pretend I'm Russian and go on 4chan and start doing Bernie Sanders conspiracy theories.
Discount code Alpha. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Discount code Alpha.
Alex is like, what?
I want to troll with my VPN.
Did you see that the...
Ooh, I want to pretend I'm IP from China, go on a League of Legends, and just in games say that like Taiwan is the real China, and
Jesus.
China number 5.
Okay.
And then they'll be looking for me. The government will be looking for me, and they're like, "Find this motherfucking traitor!"
Oh,
and then I'm like, "I'm in America," and then they come and kill me anyway because they got money.
Oh jeez. Did you see?
It'll be like the Saudis, where like you talk shit and they try to like kidnap your ass out of America.
Yep.
Yeah, some Saudi said he was like a blogger or something, was he?
Yep.
Like
He's like YouTube guy, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube personality. And he said the FBI saved him from being kidnapped from
The
Saudis or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Trump will
Yeah.
never do anything about it though, because the Saudi prince helped him avoid bankruptcy twice apparently.
And we're giving them troops.
Yep.
For I don't know. Well, that's like illegal
it's like
to the max.
For Yemen.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you did 9/11. Here's 3,000 American troops to make up for the ones you killed.
Oh Jesus, yeah, about right.
That's so fucked
It's
up.
fucking exactly.
They need to pay still for 9/11.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We
Just
won't ever
fucking-
get justice. Like, even if
Well,
you get
not
something
with
like Bernie,
Republicans.
well, they won't do
that's
anything.
funny.
Obama didn't.
That's funny. The House and the Senate both condemned Saudi Arabia for stuff for like things, but like Trump wouldn't sign the shit. So
They won't say anything either. They won't speak against it.
I mean,
Like, I don't know why our president's doing this. Like
they
the
said
Republicans
we don't want to sell
Well,
arms.
Trump
they said
was like
they both the House and Senate said we don't want to sell arms to Saudi Arabia. Trump didn't sign it. He vetoed it.
And then you just got to get 66 fucking votes.
Apparently
Shouldn't be that hard to
apparently
get.
they must not have thought they could. I don't know.
They just didn't try. Is more like it. It's all just fucking. Republicans don't want to actually.
Speaking
do
of
anything.
war, did you see that the doomsday clock is at 100 seconds to midnight now?
Holy shit.
Officially,
a minute 40.
it's officially the closest it's been
ever
since
been.
1953, I believe, or something like
2
that.
minutes
It
to
said.
midnight.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Cool. We're fucked.
We're fucked.
And that's
Yeah.
just because of climate
And then
change.
you got this freaking like virus in China that's like
Coronavirus.
coming over here now.
No, coronavirus. Excuse me. They shouldn't have drank that shitty beer, dude.
Coronavirus. Yep.
Yep. That's called the 3-2 flu.
Oh, God. We are not sponsored by Corona. I will take it back if they do.
Everyone was making those jokes about like 1820 and 1920 had like global like epidemics or whatever. And now all of a sudden there's like this
2020.
thing showing up in 2020 and everyone's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have
Well,
joked
it's
about
something
that.
that was created in a lab, obviously.
Could be.
Coronavirus? It's airborne, too. The worst fucking possible thing you could have.
There's already been 2 in the U.S. found that were people that came on planes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Just like, sorry, if you're in China, you're fucking staying there.
Yeah, but wait, with our healthcare, did those people die? Like, what's the risk of the virus
I don't
here?
think anyone's died here yet, but there's been people who've died in China.
Yeah, because they don't have the same access that we do, even though ours is shit. I'm sure they
Considering
have a large rural population.
America's like 20-something for healthcare outcomes, but we spend the most on healthcare.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if someone were to get it, they would have access to a hospital from near an airport, like, fine.
yeah, they put them in one of them fucking zip-up plastic coffins or whatever and fucking wheel their ass in like the Ebola people or whatever.
Yep. And then
Use some experimental
Listen to
vaccine
this.
on them or
7
some
hours
shit.
ago, it says in Michigan, it says state sends 3 possible cases of coronavirus to the CDC for testing. So there could be more even.
and that close to us?
I guess, yeah.
That's across the Great Lakes.
Yeah, everybody's like,
The
fuck.
zombies can't get through the
We
water.
gotta go north. If that starts heading our way, as soon as Minneapolis gets a case, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
north.
We gotta go.
Fuck,
We gotta go
Canada
north.
got the healthcare. We gotta go.
Well, the winter too.
Northwest Territory, my guy, just off the fucking grid.
Off the fucking grid.
Yeah, we gotta go where the polar bears are, dude.
God damn it.
You go too far where the bears are, though. You end up on the edge, you know.
They'll get you. Well, if you go far enough, you'll just
Watch out for the dead.
you'll end up in South America.
Hey, Bryce.
What is that?
I don't know. I randomly found it.
What the fuck?
Watch out for the deadfall.
Sunny Jim Force or some shit.
There you go.
That was good. I like that one a
You
lot.
saw that, right, Alex? The Mitch McConnell.
trash.
He's
Yeah.
showing memes. Baby Yoda puppet costs $5 million, Ross said. And I said, wrong. It's priceless.
Yep, that's true.
I want to see the baby.
Something about just calling them cowards for not wanting to use the puppet or some shit.
Yep.
So insane, dude. I
Hey,
wish
man.
he didn't die. I wish he lasted a little bit.
Did I already
longer.
tell the story about the Yoda puppet on here?
Which one?
About that one guy who like hit like in the scene that like hit it or whatever. The other, not the one guy that everyone knows, the other dude.
The one
Not
that
Sudeikis, but
Favreau.
the other guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said that, I think, before.
I think so. Yeah,
where
where
Favreau came down.
Kid comes out of the room where they're watching the filming or whatever, and he's just like, oh, yeah, I know you gotta like hit the thing, but it's worth like $5 million, so keep that in mind. Pretty much told him.
He hits it in the sack, doesn't he? Like, can't you just put anything in there?
Exactly.
I know. I don't
Do a quick cut?
Apparently, they're like they're gonna put it. They must have had it in there, which is funny.
They probably put a small dog in there.
Oh Jesus! Probably would have less of an uproar.
Yeah, well, it's cheaper than $5 million. PETA would have been on there, dude.
Oh jeez.
Pouring paint everywhere or some shit.
Fake blood.
Ross, go ahead and speak of my brethren who passed away, because I know this affected you the most and you cried.
I don't remember. Well, I don't have the article with like the guy's name, so I feel bad.
His name was Bryce.
The narrator for Dragon Ball Z, passed away.
And his name was Bryce, spelt like mine.
Yep.
With an I.
Yep. I
Which
saw
is
that.
extremely rare. I didn't know that. I have respect for the guy.
I read an article about it, and they said that apparently James Earl Jones said that he wished he had the vocal control that guy did, apparently, because they both did voice acting and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Which is a pretty big compliment, I would think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, James
Especially
Earl
from
Jones
James,
is-
someone with an iconic
like
voice
the
like
goat.
that. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. Has he still been doing it, or did he just do it for like?
I think he probably.
I think
did it
the
for
last
game.
the last thing he
new
did,
game?
yeah, was the game.
Kakarot?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Probably.
shit!
Oh yeah,
So
So
I'm
that's
pretty sure that was him in the
they
game.
still had him. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's iconic.
Mhm.
I can remember. I still hear that
Iconic.
voice in my head. And I didn't even watch fucking much of the show.
Tonight on Samurai Jack.
And then he voiced some people in the show, like Captain Ginyu. I think he
Yep.
voiced. Yeah,
Forced.
yeah,
Forced
Ginyu
Captain
Forrest, man.
Ginyu.
And like some other stuff.
Dude, that's unfortunate. What are we at for time? 52 minutes.
52 minutes.
I'm gonna go see Knives Out tomorrow. So
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Is
That
on
movie-
I hear
Netflix
good
already?
things.
I thought it was a Netflix movie.
See, you're just like me. I thought when I saw the commercials for it, I thought it was a Netflix movie, but based on how it looked, like the quality, I'm like, it has these big actors in it, but like the quality wise, I'm like, this looks like a Netflix movie, but somehow it's in theaters. It's crazy.
It's got good reviews.
It's got
I know it
it's
does.
got Lakeith Stanfield.
They're already
so it's
talking
gotta be
about
good.
having like
Oh, fuck that guy.
they're already
Just like
talking about
fucking-
having like spin-off like more movies
With Daniel Craig,
Daniel
yeah.
Craig.
Because they he did a southern accent, I think, apparently,
Just
and they
like
loved
fucking,
it so much again.
Well, didn't he do that in Logan Lucky? And
God
people
damn
love
it.
that.
Yeah.
Logan
I wonder if he sounds like better, like a better southern accent. Because the Logan Lucky one wasn't that good for him. It
Logan
wasn't.
Lucky was so fucking dude.
That's a
When
good movie.
when they're
I like
fucking
that movie.
when they're vacuuming all the money in the dude's arm.
His arm just... And he's just like, 1,000-yard stare. Like, I gotta get it back. We gotta go back. So I'm gonna see that. Bad Boys for Life I have to see. I might see that Sunday. I have to see it in theaters because I think I saw the second one in theaters. So I have to see it. And I've heard nothing about this
Will
movie.
Smith's like over the hill now, though. Like as far as his movies have been going. Lately.
Yes, but I'm hoping this redeems him. And then he can do Men in Black reboot.
They're gonna get
Where he
Tommy
plays
Lee.
Jay again.
They ain't getting ripped torn. I'll tell you that.
Nah, he passed away. Tommy Lee's got to be old too, dude.
Oh, it's already out. Okay.
What else? Underwater, I want to see too.
Yeah, I heard they said that
With
a
Kristen
lot
Stewart.
of people were comparing it to like Alien or something like
Good.
that. But
That's
then
fine.
like I heard something about it that made it actually like more of like something else that I don't know if I want to mention because it could like
Cthulhu.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
you already heard that. Okay.
Well, I told from the trailer already.
yeah,
They made it obvious and it sucked. But
yeah. Okay.
spoiler alert. They show a Cthulhu-looking thing
Yeah.
in the trailer. Ross has got to bleep that. Was that 55 minutes? I forgot. We cannot say that in 2019.
It's 2020, my guy.
Well, I'm good. Don't bleep it.
God damn.
You know, I got to bleep it. Yeah, so I'm excited to see that. Picard is out, but it's on CBS Stream.
Are they doing one episode at a time too? I think.
Oh, probably. Well, they have to if they want to keep people.
They're doing it like they did Discovery, where it's one episode a week.
I think it is because I know the first one's out, but they're like, oh, there wasn't really anything spectacular on the first episode, and I'm like, well.
Picard?
Yeah.
No, because it's the setup. Bringing everybody back.
Exactly.
The first episode of
they're like, oh,
it
didn't do anything new, is what the reviews were like. And I'm like, you expected them to do a shit ton of stuff. Would you expect it to be Discovery, where they tried to do all this ridiculous shit on the first episode, and people were kind of like,
And then they
Picard.
They rebranded the Klingons like the very
first episode,
Yeah.
and everyone was just like, what is this shit?
Yeah, they made them look like the movie ones or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's like I want Picard to be just a continuation.
Yep.
Like, sir, you've been on the holodeck for a week on vacation. It's time to come back. And then they keep going.
I love how there's gonna be 2 seasons, but like the trailer.
I love how Data looks fucking old as shit.
The trailer.
Well, he said that in order for him to even sign on for any Star Trek again, they couldn't undo what was done in Nemesis.
Oh shit! I can't even remember what happened in Nemesis.
Well, they said that the scene with Data was like a dream sequence or something. I think they said.
Oh, for the Picard show.
Yeah, because he's technically like not there, right?
He died in Nemesis.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't remember that. It's been so fucking long. Tom Hardy plays young Picard in Nemesis.
What was I gonna say?
Borg.
Because on the trailer it says Picard says he wants to be reinstated for one last mission, but yet they're gonna have 2 seasons already.
Well, yeah, because
so apparently it's gonna lead to
season 2. Whoopi Goldberg's confirmed. So
yeah, I know. He already asked her apparently. And they're like, well, how are they gonna make her like? Are they gonna computer like unage her? Because like her race doesn't age fast, like Guinan or whatever.
Ooh.
It's 2020. They got the technology, dude.
I don't think they're going to spend money on that. I think they're just going to hope people forget.
She goes in like I think
dye her hair.
I think in next gen she's supposed to be like at least 500 years old or something like that. So like I don't know.
Maybe she's on the way out.
Sure.
Maybe it's one of those things where like they're like young, and then like the last 2 or 3 years it just goes to shit, you know?
Is Admiral Riker in there?
Yes. I don't know how much he's in the show, but I've seen him on the trailers, so he's there.
He still has that glorious fucking beard, right?
I believe so.
I was gonna say
He's
we're not
great.
going back to season 1 on this shit.
No, he's
like
Admiral
Riker without the beard.
No
is
idea.
Like
Like
he did eventually become Admiral.
I watched the trailer with no volume on YouTube, so
Me too.
I'm on Facebook.
Me too. Well, I watched it on YouTube, but yeah.
Oh man, LaForge though.
Or
dude.
Reddit.
They got to get LaForge back, dude.
Oh yeah,
like
Green Rainbow on there.
Get like the
I
air
don't know
filter
if I
for
saw
like
him
a
or not.
1990s Toyota like over his eyes again or some
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Oh wait, he got the fake eyes.
Yep.
So he didn't need
the retina transplant
he didn't
or whatever.
need the air filter over his eyes anymore. That's an air filter from like a 90s Toyota car. I'm pretty sure is what they used to.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome.
I don't know.
That's awesome. I can't remember like anything from Next Gen. I just know it's my favorite, and I love it.
I don't know, man. Like Deep Space Nine was pretty solid.
I liked all of them pretty much, except for the original. Like it was just too dated for me.
Yeah, the
by time I
original.
saw it.
A lot of people say that. Yeah,
It's iconic.
I don't mind. Yeah, the movies like because the production value. It's because it's later on in the lifespan and the production value is higher. But like the show, like the original show, like
somebody was trying to talk up.
He's making a gun to fight Lizard Man.
Yeah. Somebody was trying to talk up Discovery to me the other day.
Discovery isn't bad.
And they said something about like
It's
an
like-
AI like ship that's like old, like an ancient ship or something like that. Did you watch Discovery or like the whole thing? Was there like an AI ship or whatever?
Not where I got probably.
And I'm just
I
like,
haven't watched it.
I'm just like, was there like an old ass like either an AI or a living ship in like Next Gen? I could have swore that they bumped into it and they wanted the one person to come with it or whatever. Is that where Will Wheaton went, or was that where some other guy went?
No idea. I remember that.
I could have sworn they had something like that on Next Gen.
Oh, is Will Wheaton back?
That I don't know.
You see, there was that one guy or whatever, Reg Barclay, that got like the fucking like weird fucking.
I remember
godlike,
that.
power. Or whatever,
That was
and
awesome.
Then, like,
Is Crusher back?
The Wesley Crusher.
I don't know
No,
if I saw her either, so I have no idea.
the
They could be keeping some
Doctor.
stuff, hidden.
Who's Riker's wife that he had?
She was in the trailer.
Okay.
Talking about the Troy or whatever.
Yeah, Troy.
Deanna Troy or whatever.
Deanna Troy.
Fucking.
I'm excited for that, actually. I kind of want to see it just to see what it's like.
Isn't this dog named like number 1 or something like that?
Really?
like in the show or something like that.
That's
that's what I
funny.
heard.
That is funny. Let's see if there's anything else special that we need to bring up. No, just Democrats shot themselves in the foot by actually pushing through the articles of impeachment to the Senate. Dumbest fucking thing they could have done. Watch them get acquitted. No quid pro quo.
Watch
Trump 2020.
watch actual stuff start getting leaked. Though,
Got some
like
controversial stuff like.
I've been listening to it. And it's
Bernie
just the
got
same.
the Joe Rogan endorsement, which I guess is controversial.
For Joe Rogan, yeah.
No, for like Bernie apparently. Apparently he's like transphobic or something. Like Joe
MMA
Rogan,
is some pretty fucking.
Joe Rogan is pretty. I don't think he's very liberal. So Bernie Sanders.
So people are just saying like
Joe Rogan.
People who like Joe Rogan probably hate it.
Okay,
Joe
so
Rogan's
he doesn't socially line up like with Bernie on stuff like all the stuff, but like he's endorsing him. Like,
Well,
so
he's probably a libertarian.
I guess I don't-
or some shit, and he's like, well, Trump's.
I don't
not
know
a
if he has
libertarian at all.
I don't know if he has a political affiliation, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. Like, Joe
Well, I
Rogan.
mean, he likes MMA, so he likes fucking
Okay.
conservative shit, obviously.
Yeah, probably hunting and stuff. for
even
sure.
though like everything I saw said it was a win for him to get it. So
Yeah, maybe Rogan can.
Well, Rogan is the most popular podcast,
yeah.
Yeah.
aside from us.
What about the Breakfast Club?
Hey! No, we're fucking shit city, dude. Doing this for a year, nothing to show for it.
Not that attitude.
Nothing to show for it. We could sell the camera and probably recoup some of the costs.
Yep.
Well, I use this mic at my computer, actually, so that was like a win-win.
Mike.
Mike. Democrats fucked themselves.
Yeah,
We'll see where that goes.
Fuck
I
'em.
think they fucked themselves. Biden, Trump, 2020. That's what it's going to be. Weight loss pill that makes you use the protein cestrin, which mimics the effects of working out on animals. The miracle weight loss pill you've heard about since the 80s.
I want this.
Will you see it? Nope.
I want it. It's happening.
Nope.
You do
'cause
realize that
Snap
the fucking,
Fitness is going to lobby it, so it
Exactly.
never comes out.
You really think that the fucking gym workout lobby's gonna be able to hold
You do
back like the
no.
prescription
The
medicine
entire-
lobby?
The cancer
entire-
cures
the entire-
are getting held back
the
from
entire
pharmaceutical
medical
companies.
industry. You do realize how much money people spend on medical stuff because they're fat. Well, they're
fat.
overweight.
They're fat. They're fucking fat.
You're stupid.
This would fucking cause
Protein powder?
No, you're stupid.
GNC stores?
Because people are still gonna have insurance. They're gonna pay for the insurance, not be using the insurance because they're not fat anymore. Insurance companies are gonna be like,
All right, Ross.
Which
just
should
telling you.
Yeah.
Well, that
alright.
should in turn turn into lower premiums because
They'll still be
there's lower
banking.
utilization.
They'll still be banking.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
never be able to buy these pills. They're going to be $20 a pill.
I'll do
if
it.
it actually works.
It'll be like
Shit, fuck, I'll do
it'll
that.
be fucking whatever the Hep C pill, or like
One a day.
$80,000 for like a.
What's one
What if it's twice a day?
What's one a day? Like $20 a day for 30 days. What we got there?
600.
$600 a
my-
month.
Yeah.
Well, bro, you only have to take it till you get down
when you don't go to the gym.
when you don't have to. Yeah, well,
Take it on weekends.
I'm gonna take it till I get myself to where I need to be. Then I'm gonna stop taking it and hope for the best, obviously.
Rise
You-
like tax return only.
I
No,
would
you just
eat
use
that
your- you just
and
use-
then a Whopper.
Just use your tax return to pay for it every year.
Use your tax
Oh, yeah.
return. I'm feeling skinny, Tony.
I'm feeling skinny.
All right. You got anything else you want to say quick before we wrap it up? Wrap it up.
Bryce has like 3/4 pounders in front of him. I'm working out, dude.
Yeah, working out 1 pill per burger.
Jesus Christ.
Like the lactose pills or whatever.
Yep.
All right, everybody, go ahead and check out Eminem album. Watch some movies. So tell us what you think. Watch some TV shows. Watch Dracula. Watch Baby Yoda. Shit talk the Democrats, the Republicans, whatever you want to do. Watch us. Watch Joe Rogan. Watch Breakfast Club. Watch
Oh yeah, Bernie's on top
Play
of all the polls now, so.
Play Carrot Cake, on Steam. Nowhere else, just on Steam.
Did you see Liz Warren was trying to, like, on Martin Luther King Day, she was all, like...
trying to close it out.
Yeah.
What did she do? Did she go to KFC?
No, she was, like, a few of the ones were at, like, the march thing or whatever, and she was, like, on Bernie's arm, like, marching with him after she, like, had, like, tried to shit.
I'm telling you, that was a misunderstanding between old people. There was a misunderstanding between old people.
No, she tried to flex to win and she failed.
People saw
That's all it is.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it was just a misunderstanding.
It was basically the equivalent of...
Now she's trying for vice president and she won't get it because she fucked herself.
It was basically the equivalent... It's time I told the world of your sins or whatever.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We will catch you next time.
See ya.
Hey, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the episode. You could catch us currently at the Prime 4 Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Podcast Addict for audio only. If you want to see how fugly we look in real life, you can also catch us on YouTube under the Prime 4 Podcast.